Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is in. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
Thank you very much, Paul and JB. Welcome, everybody, to the Nightly Sports Call. I'm Josh Taylor in tonight for Rich Walsh, and you picked the perfect time to tune in because if you were watching the Penguins game, then you know it just ended here. I shouldn't say abruptly, but it just came to an end a few moments ago. They win in Arizona 4-2, the final score. Patrick Hornquist scores late in the third to give the Penguins the lead 3-2, and then Sidney Crosby chips at an empty netter at the very end. So the Penguins' three-game losing streak comes to an end in the middle of this three-game road trip. They lost that first game in Las Vegas against the Golden Knights on Thursday, but they win tonight against Arizona, which isn't that surprising considering the fact that Arizona is one of the worst teams in the NHL. If you're going to try to bust a losing streak, what better way to do it than against a bad team? Now, granted, they almost found a way to maybe let this one slip away. They had a 2-0 lead. Arizona comes back and scores 2 goals to tie it at 2. Then Hornquist scores the goal to give them the lead, and, of course, Sidney Crosby finishes it off. So 4-2 is the final score with the Penguins and the Coyotes. I'm sure we'll want to talk about that a little bit as we go through this show. And just to see the Penguins get some scoring when they need it. These are two teams that were among the worst in the league as far as 5-on-5 goals were concerned, which is pretty, lackluster in and of itself. But to see the Penguins get a win here has to be at least somewhat encouraging given the circumstances. They finished this trip off, I believe, on Monday in Colorado against the Avalanche. So still more to come, and maybe the Penguins end this three-game road trip out west on a good note. Let's switch gears. Steelers and Patriots tomorrow. We've talked about it literally all week, both on this show and on every other show I could think of, both local and nationally. This is a game that's highly anticipated. It's one that's been discussed at great length throughout the course of the week, whether it be what to expect from these two teams, whether it's X's or O's, whether it's score predictions, anything of that sort. But a lot has been discussed with this game. I'm sticking to the same thing I've said before. Expect a lot of points to be scored. You're talking about two offenses with two really hot quarterbacks that have a lot of weapons at their disposal that they can use at any given time. And you're also facing two defenses that are somewhat shorthanded. New England's got 7 different players on defense on the injury report. The Steelers, by the way, without Ryan Shazier, Cody Sensabaugh, Joe Hayden, both listed as questionable. So both teams kind of limping and beat up, bumps and bruises, as Mike Tomlin would say, on the defensive side of the ball. So that's something to pay attention to as well. But I expect in this game. Also, Pitt today facing McNeese State after losing to WVU. They've now won 5 out of their last 6. They win 72-51. Do you feel a little bit better about Pitt basketball now that they've seen to find a groove and maybe work some things out? And Obedience Duquesne was part of that 5 out of 6. Granted, they only lost to West Virginia by 9, so that's a little bit of a comfort considering the fact that I think they were maybe a 17-point underdog. I can't remember that exactly, but they were definitely double-digit underdogs in that game. But do you feel a little bit better about maybe where Pitt basketball is headed? They're back above 500. Now, granted, we say that, and they're a couple weeks away from the conference schedule starting, and things could change in the other direction pretty quickly. We will take a break here. We'll take your phone calls, 412-575-2600. We'll also answer your tweets at Josh Taylor HD. Stick around.